Hey guys, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Hey Giovanni,
Good
good
evening.
evening. Hi Gerardo.
Solo voy a comer, teacher. Y voy a estar aquí de oyente.
Alrighty then. Let's wait for the rest. Let's see, welcome Giovanni, Mirna, William.
Good evening, teacher.
Hey, good evening.
¿Cómo salimos en el examen, teacher?
You did very good, very well. So most of you got around an 8.7, 8.9, so you can have an idea, right?
10.
Teacher,
Hey, William.
y vamos a resolver un poco ahora de lo del examen. Fíjese que yo en la última parte tuve problemas con unas traducciones porque no hallaba cuál poner porque en una decía que se empaquetaban y se envían, tuve problemas porque no sabía poner son enviadas o se envían, porque había que poner y en eso sí, ahí me confundí un poco.
Okay. Yeah, we will see. Let me check because I'm not sure if everyone has already completed so I have 26 people who have completed the assessment. But there is one person that is still missing. Let me check.
Okay, teacher.
Yeah, because we have 28. Hold on. Yeah, I'm missing one person to take the exam, William. Let's wait, and if not, we can check them maybe on Friday. Because if we resolve the test, then it would be like we are giving all the answers to the person that we are still missing, right? But yeah, we will check it. No worries.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. But most of you did very well, guys. Congratulations. You were saying that you were going to do bad, but it was all drama. Because you did great on the test. Yeah, it was just part of the show. Alrighty then, let's see. Okay, I have 15 people already. We're gonna give the rest a couple more minutes before we move on. So let's see, let me ask, let's see, Mirna, how are you doing today? Mirna, how was work?
And teacher, how do you say un mal día?
Why, what happened? Was it a bad day, busy, stressful? Or what happened?
Estresante.
Ah, okay, stressful then.
Demasiado estresante.
I see. I imagine. I imagine, but tomorrow will be a better day, Mirna. The good thing is that if you have a bad day, then you know that the next day will be better, right?
Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, you'll see. You're gonna do better tomorrow, Mirna. Let's see. What about Carmen?
Hello. I am so bad.
Why? What happened? Why is everybody doing bad today? Let's see.
I had an accident at work.
Ah, okay, but is everything and everyone okay?
Cut my finger.
Ah, you cut your finger, but was it just an injury? I mean, a small injury, or how was it?
It's profound.
I'm sorry.
It's profound.
Ah, okay. Did you go to the doctor to check on the injury?
Yeah. Me dieron 15 días de incapacidad.
My goodness, 15 days of a medical leave. Okay, I see, Carmen. Well, see the positive part that you're not gonna have to work, that you're not gonna have to work for 15 days.
Vacaciones anticipadas.
Yeah, exactly. So if the injury, I hope the injury is not that serious or the one, and then you can just take some rest, right? Try to get some rest.
Yes.
Okay, cool, Carmen. I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope you're gonna do better. Just get some rest, watch TV, sleep.
Sí, lo malo es que no puedo usar la mano. Bueno, por el dedo.
Mhm. And
Pero,
is it the right or left hand?
left.
Left. Ah, okay, your left hand.
Pero por lo demás, todo bien.
Okay, already then, yeah, good to know. You'll see. Try to get some rest and sleep, Carmen.
Yeah, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Okay, let's see. What about the rest? Right now, many people are driving home.
Una pregunta.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Siempre se mantiene lo de mañana, que no va a haber clase. Es que le digo para planear mi día.
Yeah, it is true.
Ok.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you do your planning then. Okay, let's see. Already then. Now that I have more people, let me check the ones that are available because I see many people with the cameras off. And let's see, so far, Pedro won't be here, Josue either, Blanca's driving. Okay, so we'll check the ones available. Cool. The exam, I was telling you guys that probably we are going to check it until Friday because there is one person missing to take it, okay? And if we check the exam right now, we will be given the answers to that person, right? So we will check it on Friday. The questions and answers from the exam, so we don't spoil the other person that is missing to take it. And let me see, let's try to see some of the things that you remember. What did we talk about last night, guys? Let's see, let me ask Manuel, so what do you remember? Besides the exam, what else did we talk about?
Good evening.
Good evening.
We talk, we still talk about the passive voice. I remember that.
Okay, yeah, we talked about the passive voice.
Passive voice, yes.
The
I think
listening.
we transform the active voice sentences in passive voice sentences.
Okay, active and passive voice. Okay, cool. Yeah, and we were checking how we can change them from active into passive voice. Okay, cool.
Incluso, que no sé cómo se dice, that sentences. Bueno, mejor no digo nada porque falta la persona.
Yeah, yeah. So the ones in the exam were really easy, guys. Come on. They were just a piece of cake. They were not complicated like the ones that we were doing in the
No.
exercises. They were not complicated. Okay, yeah, so that's pretty much what we talked about, and we need to move on, right? We need to move on. We are still missing one speaking activity that we will probably do on Friday. Let's see. Carmen says that it's raining. Is it raining where you guys live?
Yes, here is raining. Only one question. When we finalize o cuando terminaríamos el curso, el salón.
We would finish on October the 31st. That is Tuesday.
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 Okay.
Exactly. October 31st, we finish.
With the homeworks this day or
yeah, that will be the last day because we will have a speaking activity that I'm going to send you in WhatsApp. And besides that, we will also have a speaking activity in class.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, October 31st. That it's let me see. Yeah, that it's a Tuesday next week. Okay, let's see. What else? Let's see. Rosa says that it's on her way. Is it raining where you guys live right now? Is it raining?
Yes, in my house. Acaba de empezar hace poquito.
Okay.
Ahora las 8 quizás.
Okay. Hopefully we won't have issues with the connectivity issues because of the rain. Already.
En San Miguel estuvo lloviendo. Ya terminó. Me imagino que en algunas partes tal vez sigue. Pero aquí donde estoy yo ya no.
Okay, so right now it is not raining anymore. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's see, now I see Jency. Welcome, Jency. Moises. Let me see who else. Let's see, Jesus. Good evening, Moises. Patricia, too. Okay. Already then. So, yeah, Pablo, go ahead. You wanted to say something, Pablo. Go ahead.
How many activities have been carried?
I'm sorry?
How many activities have been carried out?
How many activities? What? I'm sorry, but I can hear you like very far away. How many activities?
Have been carried out, digamos, ¿cuántas actividades se han realizado hasta ahorita?
I'm sorry, but I can barely hear you, Pablo. Can you hear him well?
¿Cuántas actividades se han realizado hasta ahorita? Creo que dijo.
Okay. Right now, only the exam. Okay, Pablo, only the exam. But the second activity, like you are going to send me a message, a voice message in WhatsApp. So that is going to be the next one. And on Monday, we will have another speaking activity. And with that, we are going to get your overall score. So just for you guys to know, the scores that have a higher weight are the speaking activities. Esas son las que pesan más. Pesan mucho más que los exámenes. Okay. Just so you know, okay.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you, Pablo, for asking.
Teacher, disculpe, se lo voy a decir en español porque no tengo muy claro. Entonces tenemos que entregar una tarea el lunes, es el lunes, y ahí finalizamos la clase o no.
No, we finish the module on Tuesday, the 31st.
Okay.
And for the activities, I'm going to send you a message in WhatsApp, but you are going to send me a voice message with the activities that you do. I'm going to give you a list, okay? So you don't get confused. And I'm going to give you maybe 4 or 5 days
okay.
to send me the WhatsApp message.
Okay.
And the other activities, we will do them in class. For example, guys, we are going to do this activity right now, and that activity will be evaluated, for example. But we are going to do it here in class, okay?
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Okay, then we are going to move on to the next part. And let's see. This is going to be on page number 29, guys, in your group. Let me see. Okay, let me know if you guys can see my screen right now. Can you? Okay.
Yes.
Already then, let's see. So let's quickly go over the learning objective we have. Let's see. Maybe Patricia, maybe you can help us. Patricia, can you read the learning objective? This part right here, Patricia.
Okay. I will be able to make polite requests at the workplace.
Okay, great. I'm going to read it once again and then you repeat after me, okay? Let's see, Patricia. I will be able to.
I will be able to.
Able, this word is able.
Able to.
To, okay, make.
Make.
Polite.
Polite.
Requests.
Request.
At the workplace.
At the workplace.
At the workplace, okay? Excellent, much better. Much better. Thank you, Patricia.
Okay.
Okay, excellent, guys. Do you guys know the meaning of what a polite request is? So what's up? Let's see, Pablo, I don't know if you have raised your hand. Go ahead.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I thought probably it was from the previous. Okay, I'm going to. Okay, cool. No problem. Then I'm going to lower your hand because I thought that you had a question. Already then. So to make polite requests, right? Sometimes we require somebody else's help because we cannot do every single thing at work, right? We cannot do every single thing and sometimes we need to ask for help, right? Let's see, let me ask Luis. Good evening, Luis.
Hi, teacher.
Hey, Luis. I'm doing all right, and you?
No, not bad.
Not bad. Okay,
A
good.
little boring.
Why? What happened?
I don't know. The work is boring.
Ah,
I
okay.
think.
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, because when we have the routine of doing the same thing
Yeah.
every day, so sometimes that happens. So
That's right.
let me ask you, Luis, sometimes in your workplace, do you have to make any type of polite request to maybe to your boss or to any of your
No,
coworkers?
there aren't. There aren't. It is difficult because the relationship, no es relationship, la relación between boss and coworker is a little hard
Ah, okay.
because he is a little, how do you say, suelto, como con malas palabras, o sea, abierto, pues.
Ah, okay. So does
Ujú.
he make or does he use those type of words with the coworkers?
Ya,
Ah,
ya.
okay.
Sí. Tiene su lado, pues, pero es raro porque en frente de los clientes no podemos ser así, pero ya adentro sí es un poco más rudo, pues, sí hay que sobrevivir. I will survive. But
Okay.
we don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know that happens, right? Sometimes if you may have either a good or a bad relationship, it depends, right? It depends.
Yeah.
It really depends. Okay, great. Thank you, Luis. So here we have
Okay.
some examples, guys, of some words that we can use to make polite requests, right? In order to get help from your coworkers. Let's see, can you do me a favor? Let's see, Heidi, and can you read this first example? For the first two women, this and this, Heidi.
Could you print out the budget file?
Okay, could you print out the budget file? Okay, and the answer is?
Right away, Rita.
Right away, Rita. Okay, great. Do you guys, did you guys find any new words in this part? Could you print out?
Budget. What is mean budget?
Ah, okay. The budget would be, for example, imagine that when you go to work, you have a budget, right? You say, I'm going to spend $2 for a breakfast, $3 for lunch, $1 for the bus. So that is your budget. What is the meaning of budget?
Por
Presupuesto.
supuesto.
Exactly, right? And in companies, they usually have a budget, right? To do certain things. So that is a
Okay,
budget. Okay. Do you guys have a budget for your expenses?
Yes.
Yes, in my case, approximately $5.
Mm-hmm.
Diario.
Yeah, exactly.
Bueno,
So,
por la comida.
the food, the bus, and any other thing that you pay for, right? You say, I cannot spend more than $5, more than 6, 7. It depends, right? If you pay for gasoline, if you pay for any other things. So that is a budget, right? Okay, cool. And what about the budget for your house? Let's see, for the ones that are parents, we have to have a budget, right, Hernan? Do you have a budget that you pay this for electricity, this for your baby, this money for
The internet.
the internet, what else?
Well, I had a budget for todo lo que usted dijo, for my babies, for my son, for the internet, for
Your wife
my wife, yeah.
For your wife?
tiene que
she,
invertir en ella.
she eating very much. Eh, for the show price, for the energy, the water, todo por todo. Tengo un presupuesto para todo.
Exactly. We have to, right? We cannot just get the money and buy a pair of shoes or something like that, because probably that's out of your budget, right? We don't have a budget for that.
Por
Okay.
eso mis mascotas son tortugas. No hay que
Ajá.
bañarlas, ellas solas se alimentan y bueno, sí les doy comida, pero no las ando bañando.
Yeah, the dogs are expensive, guys. Well, cats, not that much,
Yes.
but the dogs are
Sí,
expensive.
son caras.
Yeah, it is expensive. Imagine the food that we buy for my dog. My goodness, that's out of my budget. Because he's old already. He's old, so that is the reason why the food is more expensive.
How old is he?
He's 10 years old. So
Sí.
Fido is 10 years old. So the food, well, Luis, you know about the type of food, right? Because you work
Yeah.
at, let me see, what is it?
Science diet.
It is Heels
Sí,
prescription
Science
diet.
Yeah.
Urinary
More
care,
expensive.
so don't tell me about it. Don't tell me about the food, you know.
I know
Luis.
it. I'm sorry about you.
Yeah, thank you for being sorry, but yeah, that's another part of the budget.
But it's
Okay,
better.
it is. It is.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, but you know about the prices. Okay, cool. So that is the budget, right? How much you have to pay for your house, for your baby, for your pets, if you have dogs or cats, food, transportation, and all that, okay? Great. And we have this other example, right? When we are requesting help from a coworker. Let's see, with this one, maybe Jesus, can you read this second example that we have in here?
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, Jesus.
What you mean opening the window?
Okay, would you mind? Would you mind?
Would you mind opening the window?
Opening the window, okay, excellent, right? Hey, would you mind opening the window? That is a very, very polite request, okay? And what is the answer, Jesus, from the lady?
Sure, no problem.
Sure, no problem. Okay, so these are two phrases that you can use to make polite requests, right? Do you guys remember the meaning of polite?
Política.
Política, are you sure?
¿Cómo?
This.
Petición.
Polite, right? Hey, can you please help me, guys? You see, that is a polite request. Already then. Yeah, and sometimes when we ask for help.
Político, digo, amable, teacher.
Exactly, right? You need to be polite. Yes, that is the meaning of polite. Okay. Here we have some examples, right? We are being very, very polite. Let's see, can you do me a favor and read these ones in this part with the code? Let's see, maybe Gerardo, I don't know if you can hear me or if you can read this part, Gerardo. Let's see, I guess that Gerardo cannot hear me. Well, maybe Moises can help us.
Tell me, teacher.
Can you read this part about making polite requests? So if you see, we have could, and would you mind, right? Those are
Okay.
examples on how we can make polite requests.
Okay. Use call would you mind to ask polite request.
Mhm.
A.
Polite, polite.
Polite.
This word is polite. Okay,
Polite,
go ahead.
polite request. Okay. A. Could you call me later? B. Sure. Could you make 10 copies of the paper? Right away. Could you contact the teach support? No problem.
Tech support. Tech support. Okay, great. So this, thank you, Moises. This part is being very polite. Hey, could you call me later? Could you bring me a document, right? So that's a way to ask polite requests. Okay. Thank you, Moises. Let's see. Maybe with the next part, the would you mind? Let's see. Maybe Fatima Gonzalez can help me read this part, Fatima. This is another option on how we can make a polite request.
For the quality plant manager right away for the getting appointment with the tipo como es ahí la R como pronunciarlo.
I'm sorry, but I don't know if it's me, but I can barely hear you.
Me escucha, lo que pasa es que está
Okay.
lloviendo, entonces.
Yeah,
Ay, sí,
now it is better. Now
sí,
I
pero
can
ahí
hear
sí.
you.
Va.
Yeah, now I can hear you. Go ahead.
Vale, dice, will you mean tell calling the plant manager read
Right
away,
away.
away,
Right
will
away.
you mean getting an appointment with the HR,
HR?
HR for me in the minute? Would you mean sending this box to the cleaning department? Not a problem.
Not a problem. Okay. Great. Just be careful with this word, Fatima, is mind. Okay. Would you mind?
Would you mind?
Would you mind? Exactly. This one is mind. So this would you mind would be similar like le importaría llamar al plan manager, right? So it's very polite, guys. Would you mind? Would you mind sharing your screen? Now, what you need to check, pay attention to this part on the structure. Let's see. So what do you see in the verb that is next to the would you mind? What can you tell in the verb, guys? This verb.
ing.
Gerundio.
Exactly. It's in gerund or in ing ending, right? ing. Yeah, would you mind getting? Would you mind calling? Would you mind sending? Would you mind performing? Would you mind reporting? So the verb that goes next to the would you mind, it needs to be with ing, okay? Always. Always, we would go with ing, okay? Does that make sense? Obviously, we need to do some examples, right? We need to check more examples. But before we move on, let me share this with you guys. Let's see. Okay, so these are some examples on how we can make polite requests, because in the book we don't have those many polite requests. So can you guys check if you can open the link that I just sent? Can you guys open the link? Did it open for everyone? Okay, so what we are going to do is that in groups, we are going to check these 10 sentences, 10 polite ways to make requests. So let me know if you guys can see my screen. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so these are 10 ways of politely making requests, right? On how you can tell a coworker, hey, would you mind helping me on this? So here, let's look at 10 polite requests with some examples. So what we are going to do is that in groups, we are going to go over and read these ways to make polite requests, okay? Pay very close attention to them because we are going to do a role play later tonight using this request or these ways to make a polite request, okay? So this part right now, we are going to read it and discuss it in groups, okay? Because we need to learn and we need to have vocabulary to make polite requests. Hey, would you mind sending me the email? Can you help me with this, right? So we use them at work, right? Ideally, we need to be polite, right? With everyone. Do you guys use polite? And Manuel is laughing. So do you guys use polite requests with the people in your workplace?
En mi caso, yo creo que es por el, no sé, por el ambiente, ¿verdad?
Ah, okay. It depends, right?
No es tan amable.
Ah,
Pero
okay.
así nos llevamos, o sea.
Because you guys trust each other already, right? But imagine that if you don't know the person, I mean, you need to be polite, right? You cannot just go and tell them to do something for you, just like that, right?
Solo los clientes.
Yeah, maybe your
Solo los clientes
customers say,
creen
hey,
porque
Carmen, I want you to do this now, right? But with your boss, for example,
Yes,
you
my
need
boss.
to try to be polite. Exactly.
Yes.
with some boss in my case.
Co-workers, nothing.
With your coworkers, no, but with your boss,
Nah.
you do.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool.
In the shop, no sé cómo se dice, acaban de llegar tres chamacos nuevos, pero no, hombre, ya. Como que los conocieran de hace tiempo los tratos.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it depends on how you get along with the people at work.
Yes.
Okay, great then. So we are going to open the groups, guys. Let me see, I have 20 people. Maybe we're going to create only 4 groups so we can read and go over this. Remember that you need to participate because that's the idea, right? That everyone participates in the groups. And then we are going to check how to make those polite requests, okay? So here we go. Let me open it.
Si quiere ver usted, Paulito.
Sería de two stars.
Ajá, you are
Ajá.
required.
Okay. ¿Hasta dónde?
No sé, vea. Hasta aquí.
Hasta donde se aburra.
Okay. You are recruited. You are recruited to. You are recruited to set all the 10 levels or no.
None.
It is requiring that you. It is requiring that you prepare the meeting. No, are they virtual meeting? You are required to send me your PowerPoint, raise as or the presentation. Okay,
Required are you.
so if we are requiring that you, okay sería.
Sí, si quiere que lea alguien más el otro pedacito. Pero required.
Good evening, acá está lloviendo bien fuerte, por eso no he encendido el micro.
Okay, sí, pero ahorita no se oye no se oye la lluvia.
No se oye, si no le oyo.
Sí, porque ahorita se ve normal, se ve.
Ok,
Ujú.
¿de dónde a dónde?
Pues si quieres lo que logre ver en la pantalla.
You are requested to send me your PowerPoint esa palabra no se dice, of the presentation. It is required that you eat your lunch in the office. Okay, and
Ajá, entonces, you are required to.
A mí no me tienes que decir absolutamente nada. Estado civil ingobernable.
It is
No sé cómo no.
¿Cómo se pronuncia? Requested, ¿cómo se pronuncia?
Required.
No, el de abajo, teacher. Ese.
It is requested. It is requested that you.
Required.
Requested.
Ahí dice se requirió, como se requería.
Yeah, exactly.
Tú eres requerido para enviar las nuevas, que no sé.
Preparen la reunión.
Ajá. To prepare the meeting.
En esta. Las notas de la reunión. You are requested to send me your PowerPoint deck. What is mean deck?
Which one? Deck. Deck. This is deck. So the deck is the PowerPoint presentation, like the slides, las diapositivas.
Okay.
PowerPoint deck.
Okay.
It is required that you. It is required that you eat your lunch in the office.
And these guesses,
Gases.
Yeah, any guesses?
como solicitudes.
Guesses would be like, let me see. Okay, any guesses as to why there are actually not very likely? So guess is like adivinar or opiniones in this case. Or what you think about something. So these guesses would be like suposiciones, okay? Mhm.
Y very polite.
Lo siento, tiene muchos frijoles.
Very polite is like muy amable, right?
Muy amable.
Ay, tía, usted solo respire.
Oh. Y abajo, phrasing o phrasing, ¿cómo se pronuncia? Phrasing is like this is a demand, a requirement, unnecessary, authority.
Somos
Patient mind will be reasonable in a group because people don't like to be
Five
told
people.
what to do. They prefer to have
seis
the
somos, creo.
option. So while the above
Seis
are not mandates an official order to do something, they are not required. Exclude often polite with some
No sé si empezamos con estas y nos vamos
Yeah,
turnando
if you
una cada
want,
una.
you can move to these ones. The could you, would you mind? Yeah, move to those because those will be the ones that we will use for the role play. Okay.
Ok.
Comienzo.
Voy a empezar y de ahí, no sé, alguien más que siga con el de abajo.
Dele.
Voy a hacer esto yo. Could you please close the window? It's freezing in here. And could you please send John?
Why? Do you think you could help my win is my question. It is a total mighty bender. Do you think you could help me my wing cooking dinner toning? No sé cómo se pronuncia. Toning. Tonight. Sorry, tonight I've got a lot on me plate. Try not to have a lot one plates. Means to have a lot to do the art to failing a bit overwhelmed. Imagine filling your plate so fully that is it hard to carry, let alone to eat.
Vale. Ahora, Mirna, está por
Would
ahí.
you be, would you be able to help me with, would you be able to help me with baking? I don't know what's during on safari. Would you be able to help me with me the groceries? I hosting a dinner party this weekend and I don't.
Vaya, voy yo. Can you have a look at this graphic I created? I love your opinion. Can you do the laundry this week? That be all help. Voy a seguir con esto si quiere. You would it be possible to would it possible to order take out this weekend. I have a lot of work emails to get from before Monday and no time cook. Will it be possible to use your phone? I left mine at home. No sé, ahora Blanca.
Sarai
Ah,
or
Sarai.
Blanca?
Okay, boy. If you have a spare moment, could you walk the dog? And in a conference calls all day. If you have a spare moment, could you tidy up the coffee spill?
Eh,
Digo,
Blanquita.
dele.
Oh, sorry.
okay. Will you be open to a camping adventure in the Adirondacks? Adirondacks? Would you be open to throwing a party to celebrate our engagement?
Ujú. Blanca, y que termine con esto.
Blanquita.
Hola, aquí estoy.
Y gusta esta de aquí ya.
¿Cuál de allí? Ok. I advance Lina, that you have it, the fabulous police and keen ways of making requests. So this the demands and ask in a way that you are more legal to get a yes or should get out of the person you are making the request to. Sigo.
Sí, termine.
Okay. Thanks for watching and remember to subscribe for more advanced English lessons to improve your fluency, confidence, and clarity in English. See you in the next lesson. Bye for now.
Yeah, that part was just the closing. You didn't have to read it, no problem. But if you notice here, we have many sentences that we can use to make polite requests, right? So
Pues,
to make polite requests. So which one did you like the most out of the options to ask someone politely to do something?
If you be something, teacher.
If you what? I'm sorry.
Yo creo que la más amable es la que empieza con if you podrías hacer algo.
If you could or could you, is that the one?
Ujú.
Okay, yeah, probably. So that those are very polite, right? Very, very polite sentences that we can use. Okay, cool guys. Let me check how the other groups are doing before we move on to the next activity, okay? Thank you.
Okay.
Ya estoy.
Ok, voy entonces.
Fátima y Celia, no sé si.
Yo ahorita.
No sé si ya. Vaya.
No, ahorita voy. Will you be able to help me with? Will you be able to help me with packing? I don't know what to bring on safari. Will you be able to help me with the groceries? I hosting a dinner party this weekend and I don't.
Vaya, el último, no sé quién falta.
¿Quién falta? ¿Quién es el otro?
Just a quick feedback, Fatima, the word is help. Okay, help.
Help es ayuda, ¿verdad?
Yeah, help, exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Teacher, y puede subir a la parte que me tocó a mí, por si. Ahí había una palabra que no sé qué es.
Let's see,
Usted leyó lo más largo, ¿verdad?
Yeah, Manuel.
Ese.
Okay.
Overhead, sí, overhelmet, dice casi en la penúltima.
Overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. Okay. So, for example, we feel overwhelmed when we have a lot of work to do and you do not even know where to start. So that is to feel overwhelmed. Do you guys have any
Como
idea?
saturado.
Exactly. So that is overwhelmed. I have a lot of things to do and I don't know where to start. You are stressed. You have too many things to do, right?
Okay, gracias.
So that is overwhelmed, right?
Teacher, ay, perdón que le interrumpa.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
En el párrafo que me tocó a mí, hay dos palabras que a mí que me costaron demasiado. Que
Ese sí es el largo, Manuel.
el más largo.
Bueno,
okay.
Permítame, que yo no me fijé quiénes eran, perdón.
Okay.
Por estarlo poniendo. Es este, ¿verdad? Would you mind?
No, era más abajo.
Este.
Vaya,
Available.
no sé cómo se dice ahí la otra.
Aviable.
¿Esta?
Ajá, esa. Esa no sé cómo se pronuncia.
Let me see. Available?
Available. Y la otra que está bajito, kindly, no sé cómo es.
Kindly.
Kindly.
Ahí dice, si estás disponible en los siguientes 5 minutos, podrías, ¿qué es kindly?
Kindly is amablemente. Could you kindly help me with a report, for example? Kindly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the meaning of kindly.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, you're welcome, Fatima.
No sé quién faltaba, ya ni sé ni por dónde vamos. Can you, sí, ¿verdad?
Can you, ahí.
Faltaba uno nada más. No sé quién no ha pasado.
Jensi.
Ya pasé.
Porque yo ya... Fátima González.
También.
Fátima Alas.
Sí, es el que más largo.
Ya pasé.
Ahorita acaba de pasar.
Y la última que pasé.
Pues voy a empezar.
Sí, porque yo ya pasé también. Después de usted voy yo.
Voy a empezar. Can you have a look at this graphic I created? I love your opinion. Can you do the laundry this weekend? That'd be a huge help.
Huge help.
Huge. Okay, huge help.
Okay. Ahora yo. Would it be possible to order take out this weekend? I have a lot of work emails to get through before Monday and no time to cook. Would it be possible to use your phone? I left mine at home. Finish.
Okay. You have a spare
moment.
A spare moment, could you? If you had a spare moment, could you what? The dog I am confident calls all day. If you had a spell moment, could you die? Teacher,
Could you tidy up? Tidy up.
tidy up. Okay. Could you tidy up the coffee spill?
Tidy
Ya
up.
no sé qué.
Ujú.
No. Y este es el último, ya no sé qué le va a tocar.
Yo ya leí uno grande, así que.
Ok, lo diré yo. Would you be open to a camping adventure in the Adirondacks? ¿Cómo se pronuncia, teacher? Adirondacks. ¿Cómo dice ahí?
Which one? Ah, Adirondacks. Yeah, but
Okay.
Adirondacks, it's like a park or something like that. Uh-huh.
Okay, Adirondacks. Would you be open to throwing a party to celebrate our engagement? All right, advanced learners, there you have it. Then fabulously polite and kind ways of making requests. So this the demands and asking away that you're more likely to get a yes or sure can out of the person you're making the request to.
Hasta ahí
Thanks for
sería, creo.
watching. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that part is like the saying goodbye from the lesson. Yeah, but that is what it is, right? So now you know how to make a polite request. Obviously, we need to practice, but this is the general idea on how we make a polite request, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty, then let me check the rest of the teams and then we go back. Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you.
¿Qué significaba available? Available. ¿Qué significaba?
Available, disponible.
Es como
Available.
disponible, algo así.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me check the other groups then. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
Próxima.
Upcoming.
Upcoming. Yes, upcoming.
Upcoming. Próxima. Interview.
When you get a chance, can you make that banana bread you've been telling me about?
About que me hablaste.
Cuando
tengas la oportunidad.
Cuando puedas, cuando puedas.
Cuando tengas la oportunidad, podrías hacerme el pan de banano.
Podrías hacer ese pan de banana.
Sobre el que me hablaste, algo así. Sobre el que me hablaste.
Del que tú me has estado hablando. You have been telling me about. Tú has estado hablándome. Así, cabal. Cuando tengas la oportunidad, puedes hacer ese pan de manzana.
De banana.
Del que me has estado hablando. When you get a chance. Can you the next if you're available
disponible
available
si está disponible en los próximos 5 minutos podría ser tan amable kindly es como amable.
Kindly.
¿Qué significa eso?
Amable.
Kindly, it's a synonym to politely.
Okay.
Do you remember the meaning of polite?
Polite es
No.
What was the meaning of polite?
Una petición.
Yeah, but it's like amable, right? So kindly is the same. Kindly.
What? If you're available in the next 5 minutes, could you kindly take a look at this project proposal? No, proposal.
Proposal.
Vistazo para este proyecto. Dice, I need a second pair of eyes. Necesito un par de ojos. Un segundo par de ojos.
Not literally, but it's like if you can take a look at the proposal.
Other person.
Exactly.
Es como que le está diciendo que
Una
quiere que
segunda
le vea su
opinión.
proyecto y quiere una segunda, como una segunda revisión.
Yeah, a second opinion, right? Not literal, a second pair of eyes, right?
Par de ojos.
Yeah, exactly.
Sign up to have a second pair of eyes, to have another pair of eyes on something means you'll be happy if someone could look at your work to check that it's good and to ensure advance that you didn't overlook anything. Ensure, yes, ensure. That you did not overlook. Esto sí ya se puso de módulo 8. Anything.
Module 8, no, not at all.
¿Quién va a dar el siguiente módulo, teacher?
I'm not sure, because usually after 1 or 2 modules, they change the teacher. And I was with you the last module. Well, with half of you, right? William and the rest were with me. So I'm not sure if I will be with you or somebody else.
¿Cuántos? I quiero ver how
many?
No, how many teachers are algo así.
How many teachers are there in Speak? I don't know. I don't know, honestly.
What?
But there are many. There are many. I don't know how many. I don't know them. I don't know the other teachers.
Okay. That is not necessary for you.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know.
We prefer you don't care.
No, I just don't know. There are many people working here.
Okay, profe, ¿puede traducir usted esta, donde dice sign up?
Which one?
To have a second pair of eyes, to have another pair of eyes.
Yeah, to have a second pair of eyes would be, I need a second opinion.
No, yeah,
right?
That's
exactly. I need a
not.
second opinion.
Porque a Google como nota al margen, site note.
Side note, to have another pair of eyes means that you would be happy if someone could look at your work. Yeah, it is just simply to have a second opinion. It's like, Luis, ¿me podrías dar tu opinión de esto, right? Take a look and give me your opinion.
Y overlook.
Let's see, where is it overlook?
That you didn't overlook anything.
Let's see, sorry if I cut anybody off. I was also speaking and we went back to the main session. So Luis, you were asking me about the meaning of overlook, right?
Yep.
Overlook is, for example, if I am missing a detail for something. So that is the meaning of overlook. So overlook would be, to make sure that I didn't overlook anything would be like, que no se me vaya ningún detalle, right? That is the meaning of overlook. Okay. Alrighty then. So how was it, guys? Did you like the sentences? Did you like the ways that we can use to make polite requests?
Yes, because the first in the part en la lectura
Ajá.
nos explicaba y nos ponía como en contexto cuáles no son las maneras, aunque suenen educadas, podríamos decir, no son amables. Entonces eso hace más fácil entender las siguientes formas para hacer una petición realmente amable.
Exactly, right? Because if you just tell someone, hey, Manuel, you are required to do this, right? It may sound at some point a little rude, right? A little rude. Okay, let me... Ajá, yeah, go ahead.
Lo que nosotros compartíamos era de que también como que depende de la persona que se le va a formular la pregunta. Lo que usted decía, ¿verdad? Que en el caso de los compañeros, quizás nos tratamos más informalmente, pero ya un jefe no se trata así.
Exactly. Imagine that if you have the chance to talk to one of the managers, right? Or one of the directors of the company, you're not just gonna tell them, hey, do this for me, right? Because it's going to be rude. It's going to be a little rude. So this is why we need to have some examples on how to make these type of requests, and most importantly, to make them politely, right?
Ajá, porque poníamos el ejemplo ese del call you please. Por ejemplo, cuando vamos en el bus, decimos, puede hacernos el favor de abrir la ventana porque está haciendo calor. O sea, es ahí porque no lo conocemos.
Exactly, right? Because if you are not polite to the person, probably they may think, or they may think that you are rude, right? And they will not open the window. Exactly.
También en nuestro grupo como que lo comprendió casi igual, como que a tu jefe tampoco le vas a decir como por ejemplo decirle be quiet, cállate, sino que le vas a decir de una forma más adecuada.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right. No, shut up. No. So these type of requests, we need to make them politely. So for example, could you please? This word was mind, okay? Exactly. Would you mind? Some of you were saying mind, but this is mind, okay? Mind. And the verb that goes next to the mind, remember that needs to be in ing, right? ing form or gerund. Do you mind calling the restaurant? Do you mind printing the report? And so on, right? So if you notice, all of them were very polite, right? Do you think you could help me? Would it be possible, right? So those are very polite requests. Now let me ask you, did you find any new words in this part?
Una compañera tenía una consulta, era phrasing, era de las primeras, creo.
Where is it?
Ahí todavía en esas creo que era. Más abajo, creo. Aquí la primera del último párrafo que se ve. La primera palabra. Phrasing. Eso.
So this phrasing, it comes from the word phrase. Let me see, from this word, phrase. So what's the meaning of phrase? This is like in Spanish.
Frase.
Exactly. So phrasing it like this, it is a demand. So if you make a phrase like, hey, it is required that you take your lunch at 12, right? You are being demanding and pushy. Do you guys know the meaning of demanding?
Como pidiéndole, pero de una manera, no sé, como que lo tienen que hacer como
Obligatoria.
una orden.
Exactly, right? Like being, how do we say this in Spanish? Like exigiendo que me ayudes en algo, right?
Ajá.
Demanding, I'm demanding it. Instead of demanding, we need to politely ask, right? Politely ask. Okay, great. Are you ready to move on to the next activity, guys? Now, because remember that the main objective of going over these phrases is because later we will be doing role plays about asking polite requests. So we have the phrases. Now we are going to see some examples. Can you do me a favor? Right? I'm being polite. And we have this video, okay? We have this video and we also have a transcript. Here we have a lot of polite requests. This is an example of a person at work making polite requests. Can you try to open the link? Hey, Hernan, we can see your daughter. She's
Yes.
beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How old is she now? She's like 3 or 4 months, right?
Yeah, it's 3 months. Quiero ver qué día es. In the Monday,
On Monday,
on Monday, eh, cumple, ¿cómo sería?
She turns.
She turned 4 months.
Okay. So on Monday, she's turning 4 months.
Yes.
Okay, great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. My son just turned 10 months.
10. Oh.
10 months when was it? On Saturday. Yeah. On Saturday, he turned 10 months.
Ya cumplí el año, falta poquito.
In December, so my aguinaldo, already has an owner for his birthday party.
Está bien.
Yeah, for my son's birthday party. Good to see your daughter. Great, guys. Let's see now. In this part that I just shared, we have a video that we are going to watch. We are going to watch it in the groups so we don't get the author thingy in the video, okay? Because I guess that this one is in YouTube too, but just in case, we will watch it in the groups, right? If you see here, we have this woman and this man. Probably, where do you think that they work, guys? Where do you think that they work at?
At the office.
Yeah, at an office, right? We have probably a secretary and the boss. And here we have different options to make polite requests, right? So we will see these examples. We will check the vocabulary together after the video is only like four minutes, right? And here we have the transcript. So what we are going to do is that we are going to listen and watch the video, and then in your groups, you can go over the transcript, right? So maybe we can take turns to read it. So we will see all the vocabulary that we can use to make polite requests, okay? Pay attention to the video because in this video, we have different examples on how we can use polite requests, okay? On how we can use, you see, we have a Shiva. I don't remember the name of this woman. Anna and Paul, right? So They are at the office, they are making different requests. And here when the boss arrives, then this gives us different examples on how we can ask polite request. Okay, you see we have Anna, Paul, and then we are going to discuss the vocabulary. This is going to help you to have examples on how we can do this at work. Okay, great. So let me ask you guys, is it clear about what we need to do? We may find a lot of new words here, but we will make sure that we check the vocabulary. Okay, so let me ask you then, let's see, Gerardo, what are we going to do in this activity, Gerardo?
Sorry, teacher.
Yeah, no problem. So what are we going to do in the activity in groups, Gerardo?
The link que mandó al grupo.
And we are going to watch the video, right? Exactly. We are going to watch the video and discuss the vocabulary that we find. Pay attention to the video because we will use it for a role play. I don't think that we will do the role play today, but if not, we will do it in the next class, okay? Great, so let me open up the groups and there you go, guys. Please accept the invite.
Anna's first week in the city is of tip-top trading. How's it going, Anna?
Everything's still so new to me. I keep needing to ask people for help.
Well, that's only natural at the beginning. To ask people politely for help, use the words would and could. You can also use the word please, but don't make the mistake of thinking that's enough to make what you say polite.
Okay.
Hello, Anna.
Oh, hi, Paul.
I was wondering if you could do something for me.
Yes, of course.
Would you be able to print out a file for me? It's a document on CBL, Convincing Bananas Limited. They're one of our suppliers. The file should be on the system, and could I have it in the next 10 minutes, please, as they're on their way here for a meeting?
Yes. Oh, no. I have no idea how to find it. Tom?
Ask Denise. She should know.
Okay, thanks, Tom. I'll ask her.
I'd warned her, you know. I said, Victoria, if you don't change your hairdresser...
Denise?
One day you'll... Oh, hold on a moment. Anna?
Please email me the background file of CBL. Thank you.
Who does that girl think she is? Anna. New girl. I told you about her. Yes, with the saucepans. That's the one. She's only been here 5 minutes, and she's already acting like the Queen of Sheba.
Oh, and Denise, please send it to me within 5 minutes. Paul needs it soon. Thank you.
Well, honestly.
Good to see who's the boss, eh, Denise?
Really?
Anna, I think you've upset Denise.
Upset Denise?
You were a bit rude when you asked her for help.
Was I?
Remember what I said, Anna? Just using please to ask someone to do something can sound a little rude.
Oh.
Instead of saying, please send me the file, you could say, could you possibly send me the file? Or, would you mind sending me the file?
Oh, English is so confusing. I'll try to remember
right.
that. Oh no, the printer isn't even set up. Tom?
Yeah?
Please help me with... could you possibly help me with the printer?
I really need to finish this email. It's to a really important new client.
But it's really urgent. Would you mind writing your email later?
Okay, since you asked so nicely, let's have a look.
Well, it's a good thing Anna has understood how to use could and would to ask for things before she upsets anyone else. Let's hear those phrases again.
I was wondering if you could do something for me. Would you be able to print out a file for me? Could I have it within 10 minutes, please?
Could you possibly help me with the printer? Would you mind writing your email later?
The printer seems to be working well, but how well are Anna and Denise working together? Are these two going to be enemies?
Really? Denise, do this. Denise, do that. I'm telling you, Sharon, I've almost had enough. I get treated like some kind of servant.
What the reason does Tom give for became to lose faith and print? Quiero ver. En la que dice como que la diferencia donde habla Ana después de Paul y entre el narrador donde dice would you possibly help me with the printer? Would you mind writing your email letter? I would be could. Would could. Es podría
Document on Convincing Bananas Limited. They're one of our suppliers. The file should be on the system, and could I have it in the next 10 minutes, please, as they're on their way here for a meeting?
Yes. Oh no, I have no idea how to find it. Tom?
Ask Denise. She should know.
Okay, thanks, Tom. I'll ask her.
Si voy muy rápido me dicen, ¿estoy bien?
La verdad que me perdí, no sé de dónde estaba hablando.
Ajá, sí, yo también.
¿Voy a comenzar de nuevo?
Ok.
Favor.
Pero si
Vale,
quieres darle,
hasta
dale
yo
hacia
me perdí,
arriba.
lo siento. Hasta yo me perdí. A ver. Que no es lo mismo ver el video. Bueno.
Welcome back to English at Work. We're still in Anna's first week in the busy offices of Tip Top Trading. How's it going, Anna?
Everything's still so new to me. I keep needing to ask people for help.
Well, that's only natural at the beginning. To ask people politely for help, use the words would and could. You can also use the word please, but don't make the mistake of thinking that's enough to make what you say polite.
Okay.
¿Hoy sí vamos bien? ¿O voy muy rápido? Hola.
Ahí donde comienza de transcript.
Transcript.
Yeah, you need to scroll down a little more. Aha, there. There you go.
Ajá, porque así no le entendía como de dónde comenzaba.
Aha, there. Narrator, welcome back. There is where it starts.
Ahí, vaya, ahí va.
Welcome back to English at Work. We're still in Anna's first week in the busy offices of Tip Top Trading. How's it going?
Everything's still so new to me. I keep needing to ask people for help.
Well, that's only natural at the beginning. To ask people politely for help, use the words would and could. You can also use the word please, but don't make the mistake of thinking that's enough to make what you say polite.
Okay.
Hello, Anna.
Oh, hi, Paul.
I was wondering if you could do something for me.
Yes, of course.
Would you be able to print out a file for me? It's a document on CBL, Convincing Bananas Limited. They're one of our suppliers. The file should be on the system, and could I have it in the next 10 minutes, please, as they're on their way here for a meeting?
Yes. Oh no, I have no idea how to find it. Tom?
Ask Denise. She should know.
Okay, thanks, Tom. I'll ask her.
What do you know? I said, Victoria, if you don't change your hairdresser,
Denise,
one day you'll... Hold on a moment. Anna?
Please email me the background file of CBL. Thank you.
Who does that girl think she is? Anna. New girl. I told you about her. Yes, with the saucepans. That's the one. She's only been here 5 minutes, and she's already acting like the Queen of Sheba.
Oh, and Denise, please send it to me within 5 minutes. Paul needs it soon. Thank you.
Well, honestly.
Good to see who's the boss, eh, Denise?
Really?
Anna, I think you've upset Denise.
Upset.
No sé si voy bien o voy muy rápido.
Sí, dale, está bien.
Muy bien, va bien.
Vamos bien, ok.
Sí.
Denise?
You were a bit rude when you asked her for help.
Was I?
Remember what I said, Anna? Just using please to ask someone to do something
you possible help me with the printer? It will you meaning write your email later. Teacher.
Es que call es podría. ¿Y cuál dijo
Could,
la otra?
could.
Could es podría.
Ajá, could.
Ajá.
Igual.
Ese es haría.
Ajá,
Oh,
would you be able to print? It is similar. It is similar. Could and would.
Podría.
y Sheba es como propio, nombre propio o algo que.
Yeah, the Queen of Sheba, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the Queen of Sheba is.
Es como queriéndole decir, ella se cree la reina de Shiva,
Ajá, exactly.
porque le está ordenando.
Yeah.
Podría y haría.
Ajá.
Podría y haría, obvia.
Es como la reina de Bulgaria. Que dice Ludovico.
Ajá. Or here we usually use a lot the Queen of England, right?
Teacher, cuando ahí sale, cuando sale ERS, ¿a qué se refiere?
Where is it?
Esta parte,
Es como que, diría
Ajá.
yo. ¿No?
Yeah, exactly. It's an interjection like,
Pero en inglés dicen, y cuando es
ajá.
español,
Exactly, it's an interjection. It doesn't have any meaning. It's like when we say,
como pensando para decir algo.
exactly.
Ok.
Yo quería
Esa cosa, ¿cómo se pronuncia? Aquí en esta parte de aquí, teacher, ¿cómo se pronuncia?
Where?
Donde dice Dennis, one day yo, esa parte de contracta con dos L.
Yule.
You. Ok.
Yule.
Un día tú.
Ajá, Yule.
You. Ok. ¿Y Ken qué significa? Ken on ship.
Where?
No es reina, perdón. Ya hemos dicho eso.
Ok.
Quiero ver.
Vamos a ver.
Aquí cuando contracta, I think you be. No sé cómo se contracta. Ahí es como tener. I have, you have, por decirlo.
Like you, yeah, you have, you've.
Okay.
You've upset the niece. So the niece is upset.
Okay.
Yeah, you've.
You've. Aquí sería well, ¿verdad? En la misma, acaban de marcarse en la primera. Narrador. Well. Ajá,
Well.
Well.
Entonces, cuando sean cuando se quiere hacer una oración que no se escuche tan como imponente, como que no estamos haciendo una orden, sería would.
Would or could?
O could.
Pero would es como más educado. O sea, la oración más educada.
Both are polite. Both
yeah.
are polite, Gerardo. Yeah. Yeah, both are polite.
Could you possibly help me with the printer? Would you
¿Cómo se
mind?
pronuncia el I have contratado?
I've.
Okay.
I've.
¿Qué es wondering, teacher? Wondering.
Wondering is similar to when you say thinking about something. I'm wondering, como que me estoy preguntando, right? I'm wondering. Yeah.
Estoy preguntando. Me estaba, por decir así, porque I was wondering.
I was wondering.
Okay.
¿A dónde está el wondering? Ah, ya lo vi.
Okay.
Ya vi.
Wondering.
Y aquí, but is it. No sé si is it, cómo se contracta el it is. Well, is it. Que va en la misma línea que vas. ¿Dónde marcaste? Con azul, cold and the wall. Al principio, well, is it. No sé si es is it o it's.
It's a good thing, Ana.
Es que cuando es separado se pronuncia diferente a cuando está contractado.
Yes, the pronunciation is different.
Okay. Hay más para verme.
Es que el teacher vino muy tarde, hemos terminado nosotros de hacer todo esto.
Don't worry.
Dice wondering.
Don't worry, we will check them together. Let's see, I'm going to close the rooms. But how was it? How was it, the video, guys? Did you learn new words from this part from Anna?
Yes, teacher. Wondering, for example.
Yeah, wondering. Any other one besides wondering?
Wondering.
Enemies.
Enemy, okay, yeah, enemy.
Enemigo.
Yeah. So that's what they were thinking. She was upsetting everyone because she was not being polite, right? She was not being polite to request. Which one?
In the I'm some kid of servants.
Where
No sé
is it?
cómo. Aquí abajo de Dennis, a la última parte ya.
Ah, I'm some kind of servant. Ah, servant is like. Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry if we got cut off, but Gerardo, servant is a servidor, right? Servant. Because she was pushing people,
Okay,
hey, Gerardo, go and do this for me, right? So that's why they said, like, if I were some kind of servant, right? Because she was not being polite to request the things. Okay, great, guys. So how was the video? Did you get new words or phrases how to use, or phrases to use to be polite with people at work? Yes, no, teacher, maybe.
Yes.
Profe, es little confused because la traducción no es literal.
Ah, yeah, it's not literal translation. What is the phrase, Luis, that you found that is not like literal translation?
The first, would you be able?
Let me see.
Would you be able to print out a file for me?
Ah, yeah, this is very polite. It is like, serías, would you be able to, serías capaz, o serías tan amable de imprimir esto para mí, right? It's very polite. Yeah, it's not literal translation.
No.
Keep that in mind. It's not literal translation. Let me see already then. So yeah, these are some of the ones that she was using. And if you guys notice, based on the video, let me ask Carmen. So Carmen, what happened to Ana at the beginning of the video when she was just requesting things without being polite? What happened to her?
Um, no, no, I know, understand.
Ah, okay. So at the beginning of the video, Anna was, hey, do this now, right? So what happened with that at the beginning of the video?
¿Cómo empezó el audio del video?
Uh-huh, exactly. So was she polite at the beginning of the video?
Ah, no, 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 no.
Exactly, she was not polite. So her boss told her, hey, you need to be polite and you can use, where is it? Or for example, let's read this part about what the niece says. Let's see, Carmen, can you read the part about where the niece, I mean, about what the niece says in this part?
This part.
Yeah, this part for the niece. This is what they think of Anna at the beginning.
Okay. Who does that girl think she is? Anna, new girl. I told you about her. Yes, with the saucepans. That's the one. She's only been here 5 minutes and she is already acting like the Queen of Sheba.
The Queen of Shiva. Okay, so who does that girl think she is? Is like, ¿y esta quién se cree,
No
vea?
la conoce.
Uh-huh. So who do you think you are, or does that girl think she is,
Tiene
right?
poquito tiempo, está
Aunque de hecho al
trabajando aquí
final
y
hay
ya
una
se cree la
parte,
reina.
al final hay una parte donde le dice que como que quedan de enemigas o no sé, algo así, me recuerdo.
Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. So it's like, imagine that it's your first day at work and you are like, hey, Hernan, now I want you to help me with this. So people would be like, okay, who do you think he is, right?
¿Quién es
Because you are
este?
not polite. Ajá. ¿Y este qué onda, Bea? ¿Por qué me viene a hablar así? Exactly. So that's what they are saying at the beginning, and all of you are laughing. So at the beginning, she was not polite. And when you ask people to help you with favors, you need to be polite. For example, here they say,
Teacher,
hey, go ahead, go ahead.
en el párrafo que estaba leyendo, ¿qué quiere decir saucepans?
Where is it? I told you about her. Yes, with the saucepans. That's the one. She's been here 5 minutes and she's already acting like the Queen of Sheba. So a saucepan is like, in British English, is like la de las cacerolas, right? Because she was not polite at all. That's why. So if you are not polite, people would think, hey, who does she think she is, right? Como que, ¿y este qué onda? ¿Qué se cree? Like the Queen of Sheba, right? Here we say the Queen of England, right? Have you noticed that people say the Queen of England? I'm sorry?
England.
Here we say the Queen of England. So that's why we said, instead of saying, please send me the file, you can say, could you possibly send? Or would you mind sending me the file, right? So you are not like, otherwise people at work will hate you, right? People at work will hate you. So here we have different examples, right? Would you mind? Would you be able, right? So those are the examples that we have. So pay attention, guys, to some of the, we will have a review of this in our next class. But with these phrases, hey, would you mind? Could you please? We are going to create a role play. Okay, let's see. Pablo, go ahead. Let's see. Right now, you are in mute, Pablo.
Digamos, cuando ocupa would you mean,
Would you mind? Would you mind?
Siempre vamos a usar ing.
Yeah, always. Always, Pablo. When we have this part of would you mind, the verb that goes next to it always will be with ing. Sending, printing, helping, arranging, always with ing. Okay?
Entonces,
Yes, Luis. Thank you, Pablo, for the question. Luis.
la razón es por gramática o porque el momento es presente, continuo.
It is grammar. It is grammar. The thing is that after prepositions and after some verbs in English, we always use the verb next to it with ing. That is the reason why.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, cool. So get ready because the speaking activity that we will have next class will be about making polite requests, okay? So we don't have more time, guys. We are going to finish the class here. And good night, everyone. Thank you for making it and joining tonight.
Friday.
Good morning, my clases.
Good morning,
See you
everyone.
tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Mañana hay clase, ¿verdad?
Yeah, no.
Good night, teacher.
Okay, good night, everyone.
Good night.